Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Camo's Mirror. I'm your host, Camo, and today we're diving deep into the fascinating journey from procrastination to motivation. To our listeners, remember to consult certified professionals for personalized guidance. This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. Joining me is our esteemed guest, Solomon, an expert in psychology and personal development. Solomon, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Camo. It's great to be here.
So, Solomon, let's kick things off by delving into our topic, from procrastination to motivation. The switch. Ever wonder what lies on the other side of procrastination? It's a world where motivation reigns. And today we're flipping the switch. We start by becoming aware of and overcoming procrastination.
Absolutely, Camo. Procrastination is something we all grapple with at some point in our lives. It's that voice in our heads telling us, "I'll do it later," while we know deep down that we should be taking action now. And this delay often stems from fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown.
That fear can indeed be paralyzing. It reminds me of a quote by Nelson Mandela: "Let your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears." How do you interpret this quote in the context of overcoming procrastination?
Mandela's words resonate deeply with the essence of our discussion. When we let fear guide our choices, we often choose the path of least resistance, which leads to procrastination. But when we align our choices with our hopes and aspirations, we tap into a wellspring of motivation. It's about shifting our focus from what we're afraid of to what we truly desire.
That's powerful. And speaking of shifting focus, let's bring in the concept of self-worth theory. Solomon, could you explain how this theory applies to our journey from procrastination to motivation?
Of course, Camo. Self-worth theory posits that our need to feel competent and valuable is a powerful motivator. Often we procrastinate because we fear that our performance might not measure up, thereby threatening our sense of self-worth. By procrastinating, we provide ourselves with an excuse in case of failure. It wasn't a lack of ability, but a lack of time that led to the undesirable outcome.
That's an insightful perspective. So how can we use this understanding to help us overcome procrastination?
One effective strategy is to redefine how we perceive challenges. Instead of seeing them as threats to our self-worth, we can view them as opportunities to enhance our skills and self-esteem. Acknowledging that competence is built through practice, not inherent, allows us to engage more freely and with less fear of failure.
I love that approach. It's all about reframing our thoughts to empower ourselves. Now let's talk about the role of mindset in overcoming procrastination. How can we cultivate a mindset that fosters motivation and productivity?
Mindset plays a crucial role in our ability to overcome procrastination. By adopting a growth mindset, we view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. This shift in perspective enables us to embrace setbacks as learning experiences and stay motivated in the face of adversity.
Absolutely. It's about reframing our thoughts and beliefs to empower rather than limit us. Now let's address the importance of self-awareness in this journey. How can cultivating self-awareness help us identify and overcome the root causes of procrastination?
Self-awareness is key to understanding why we procrastinate in the first place. By examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can uncover underlying fears and limiting beliefs that hold us back. Armed with this knowledge, we can develop strategies to address these obstacles and cultivate a mindset of empowerment.
Self-awareness truly is the cornerstone of personal growth. Now, as we near the end of our discussion, Solomon, what final words of wisdom do you have for our listeners who are striving to make the switch from procrastination to motivation?
I would encourage our listeners to embrace the journey and be kind to themselves along the way. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is overcoming procrastination. Celebrate small victories, learn from setbacks, and keep your eyes fixed on the vision of who you want to become. Remember, the only way to fail is to stop trying.
Wise words, Solomon. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. That's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to Camo's Mirror. Until next time, keep flipping the switch from procrastination to motivation.